I'm Lindsay Maloney, and this is the Book Your Dream Clients podcast. I built a 6-figure coaching business while raising my 3 babies and working a 9-to-5, and I'm here to help you break free from the hustle mentality that's been holding you back from reaching your full potential so you can know your worth, step into your own power, and of course, book your dream clients. Welcome back to another episode of the Book Your Dream Clients podcast. I hope you're doing well. I'm excited because you are here again, and I am grateful that you choose to put me in your earbuds every single week, because today I have a special treat for you. I'm going to share with you 7 things you need to do before you launch your group program. So this is for you if you've launched a group program or if you're thinking about it, whether it was successful or not. I just had a conversation with a client about just this very subject today. There is no such thing as a failed launch. What that is feedback and information for your next. So no one has ever gone and launched something and had all the massive success that they had in their head. I've launched many years ago and to crickets, and I spent all the time trying to do it, and I was so hurt that nobody wanted to buy this amazing thing, and it just ended up collecting dust on my desktop. But I want to talk to you about some tangible things that you can do. We're not going to talk about, getting in the right mindset. We're not going to talk about any of that. We're going to talk about some actual things that you need to do physically, taking action in your business before you launch, okay? You might have missed some things, so I want to make sure that you are checking all the boxes before you go ahead and launch again or for the first time. But before we dig into that, I want to invite you to my free Facebook community. If you're not there yet, you need to go to dreamclientcommunity.com. It's free and it's full of coaches just like you. So please come and visit me over there, ask me questions, share what you do. This is a group for collaboration and inspiration, so I hope to see you inside the group. Okay, I hope you have something to write with because this is going to be good. You're going to get lots of gold nuggets. So I have listed them out. They're right in front of me, and we're going to go ahead and dig in. The first one, number 1, create a name for your course. Yeah, that sounds like, oh, well, that's easy. I already have that. Double check it. Go over to GoDaddy.com, type it in, claim your domain. I just had an amazing client come up with a fabulous name for her group program. We went over to GoDaddy to see if it was claimed or not, and it was a $3,000 domain. So we're like, I don't think that's what we want. So we are tweaking it, and we're checking with GoDaddy to make sure that we can claim that domain for her. So once you come up with a name or 2 or 3 or 5 or 10, whatever you have in front of you as you're working on this process, please go over to GoDaddy and make sure that no one has purchased it before, or it's not this high ranking domain where you're going to pay thousands of dollars for it. This kind of also gives you inspiration for new names too. So it'll kind of give you some variations of what you typed in if yours isn't available. So create the name of your course. You're going to need to do that, obviously. That's all you need to do. You don't need to create the course. You're just making the name, okay? Then the next thing, number 2, is go and create a waitlist page. In Squarespace, you can go and just create a simple cover page. If you're on any other platform, I'm sure you can do something very similar. I actually attached a visual inside this post on my website. So if you want to know what a cover page looks like, go to this podcast episode, lindsaymaloney.com, click on podcast, find this one, and you will see there is a visual of what a cover page looks like. It's basically saying that the course isn't open yet, or coming soon, or enrollment is closed. Please put your name below so you can be the first to know when the course is launched, or something like that. You don't need to put a whole entire sales page together if you don't have one yet. You can easily just create a cover page. So anytime you have an idea for anything new in your business, whether it's launching a podcast, a group program, a membership, whatever it is, you can feel the water out by putting a cover page on your website, because that way at least it's there and it's not just sitting in your head. So create a waitlist. For me, that visual says Soka is in session. This is something that I used a while ago. So when people wanted to enroll in it, when I had an open door, open closed door method, which I don't anymore, I had this up. So is in session, click the link below to get on the list. And people would click the link below, and then my wait list would build. The purpose of the wait list is to grow very warm leads, hot leads of people who know what your program is about. They can kind of get that feeling from your title, and they want in when it's ready. And this kind of goes back to the name of your course. So your course should really be the transformation that they're going to achieve when they enroll in your program. Standout Coaching Academy. I know as for coaches, sounds like something I'm going to be, learning a lot with the academy. Standing out, this is what coaches want, right? So make it a positive transformation. Don't make it so cutesy that people are like, I don't know what this means. Your title should give it away. So think about that too when you're naming your course, because you are going to put it on your waitlist page. So I want to make sure that people know what this is. Okay, number 3, create a spot on your nav bar for your waitlist. Easy peasy, right? Go to your website, go and add something on your nav bar under courses or group program or work with me. Add a spot for your group program. Put the title of it in there, route it to the cover page, your waitlist page, done. Next one, announce to your list what's coming. So I want you to utilize the list that you worked so hard to build. I want you to let them know that you are working on something amazing. You can even, have them, actually I wouldn't do a survey yet because I want them to go on the wait list. So I would announce to them what you're working on, what they can expect from it, and then ask them to join the wait list because you have special perks for, early birds or VIPs, whatever you want to call it. So announce to your list. You're going to build your wait list really big when you do it this way. So definitely utilize the list that you have. Then the next one is share on social media with CTAs calls to action to get on the wait list. So you're always pushing for people to get on the wait list. Facebook posts, Instagram posts, stories, Facebook page, your Facebook group. I want you to create content. So you're talking about what you're working on, you're creating the buzz, and then people are going to be curious about it, and then they're going to want in on it when it's ready for them. So you can also take it a step further and update your Facebook group photos, your Facebook page photos with, coming soon, Standout Coaching Academy, get on the wait list, and then make sure you put the link for your wait list in the comment section of your photo on Facebook. That way you're utilizing that real estate by, not just putting up a photo and assuming people will know where to go. Put it on there. Don't ever assume people are going to know what to do next. Simplify, simplify, simplify. Links, directions, all the things. We're multiple steps ahead of people that we want to work with. So we want to make sure that it is that people can easily navigate to where you want them to go, and you're always providing that next step for them. Okay, number 6, create consistent content on your preferred medium. So what's a medium? It's either your podcast, your videos, your blog. So whatever you're doing, I want you to create consistent content. You should be doing this anyway. At least 2 to 5 weeks to create buzz and have those CTAs. So if I write a blog post, I'm going to write something that I know my future students are going to want to read. If I am recording a podcast, I'm going to record something that I know my future students will want to hear, and same thing with the video. But we have to have those calls to action inside of it. So once they hear from you or they see you or read your words, they feel like they need to be a part of this. So make it easy for them. Put those buttons throughout the post. Put them in the links, in the show notes, in the notes in the YouTube video. Put them everywhere. Make it easy for people to get on this wait list. Because when this program launches, you're already going to be hyped up because you already have a list of all these people who want in on it. And it's going to feel like they lifted you up and they can carry you through that launch. And it's going to feel like it'll put you at a different level because people will invest in you. And whether everyone on the wait list will or not, that doesn't matter. A huge percentage will. I had a launch in 2018 where every single person on my wait list enrolled in it. So don't disregard the strategy, okay? Then the last one is create a targeted freebie with a CTA on the PDF, the email, and even follow up with some automation. So let's break this down. Think about what your future student would love to have as a freebie. You're going to use this freebie inside your blog post, inside your podcast, inside your video, on social media. You're going to put it everywhere. And then inside that PDF, that freebie that they're going to download and love, you're going to give them a call to action after they're done following the checklist, the roadmap, whatever it is. Make sure they go out of the PDF and get on your wait list. You can put links in Canva. You can put the link inside. You can make it really easy for people. Don't let it die with the PDF. Always take them out and onto where you want them to go ultimately, okay? Then once, if you have your email service provider set up properly and you have the freebie going to their inbox, then what you can do is ask them to get on the wait list in the automatic email too. So you can say, like, here's your workbook, enjoy, blah, blah, blah. And then in the PS section, you can say, Stand Out Coaching Academy is launching soon. Be sure you get on the wait list for special perks and blah, blah, blah. Okay, it doesn't have to be like a huge letter talking about your program. Like literally just PS it and then they'll follow up. If that PS is still within that first scroll, they're going to see it. So keep it short and sweet and then take them out of the email and onto the wait list. Then I would also make sure you could set up, if you want to get even nerdier with this, you could set up a trigger. So when they click on that particular link, you can stop the automation for them. If they don't click on the waitlist link, then trigger a day later to send them an email and ask them to get on the waitlist, because you don't want to ask them to get on the waitlist if they already did. So that's just kind of a nerd tip right there. So set up a trigger. If they click on this link, then end the automation. If they don't, then send them another email a day later asking them to get on the waitlist and letting them know why they should be on the waitlist. Okay? I have some bonus tips for you. I just gave you 7 things. Let's go through them really quick. Number 1, create a name for your course. Number 2, create a waitlist page. Create a spot on your nav bar for your waitlist is number 3. Number 4 is announce to your list what's coming. Number 5 is share on social with CTAs to get on the waitlist, Facebook, Instagram, all of those things. Number 6 is create consistent content on your preferred medium, blog, podcast, or video, at least 2 to 5 weeks before you launch to create buzz and make sure you have those CTAs inside. And then number 7, create a targeted freebie with a CTA, a call to action on the PDF, and then an automation to sign up for the waitlist if they don't follow that on the email. Okay? Bonus tips. Create an actual sales page. I have a sales page bundle that you can go and grab right now that you could really lay out the whole entire program. And then that would probably get people even more excited to sign up to be in your program if they can see what the modules are going to be, what the proposed outcomes of your course, what they're going to be. And then you will bring in more people when they can see that full length. It's not 100% necessary to build your wait list. And in fact, some people get a little lost going through it. So I want to make sure that you have what you need. So I'm going to include the sales page bundle link in the show notes so you can go ahead and get that and then build your whole sales page. Because sometimes we feel like we just need to get that creativity out of our system because we are not actually creating the course before we launch it anyway. So if you need to get it out of your system and you know you're going to be launching it, grab the sales page bundle, build out your sales page, and then you have one major step done. Now remember, your calls to action on the sales page are going to be to get on the wait list, and you're also going to have to switch those buttons out when you do launch so they link to your shopping cart. So don't forget that. A very important step. You could even, if you know the date that you're going to be launching this, you could even slap a timer on the top and say, coming in June or whatever it is. You can do whatever you want. Test things out. See how your people respond. I think that's the most important thing is you got to just do it to see what your people respond to, what they love, and what they feel called to do and when to do it. Make sure you have those CTAs to go to the wait list. And the biggest tip that I can give you is don't create the course. I know you want to. I know you want to so bad. But I don't want you to get stuck in the creative zone. I want you to get stuck in the action zone so you can be bringing students into your program so you can change lives. And if you have to just do one thing, go ahead and create the branding for your course. Go create module 0, the welcome module, but then stop and then launch it. Okay? Trust me, you'll thank me later. If you have questions about that strategy, then please let me know. You can put it in the Facebook group. You can DM me. I'd be happy to share why that is so important to not do. Don't create your full course before you launch it, please. So I just gave you a ton of information. I'm sure you're feeling really inspired. There's lots of things that I just added to your to-do list. Hope you're feeling excited about it. Again, please let me know if you have any questions. I look forward to hearing how this list helped you prepare for your next launch, and I will see you on the next episode. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Book Your Dream Clients podcast. I am so grateful for you, and I want to be sure you are a part of my free community. Go to dreamclientcommunity.com and join our free Facebook group. We have all kinds of cool things happening every single day, so don't miss out. Also, if you love downloading freebies, check out my freebie vault on my website by going to lindsaymaloney.com, selecting freebie vault, and there you can download all the things that will help you start and scale your coaching business. And if you're feeling extra generous, be sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next episode.